Welcome back to the 2028 MLB trade deadline. Another episode in our Toronto Blue Jays out of the park 25 sim. We're in first place by half a game over the Red Sox. The AL East is not as dominant here. We're not the only teams in the Wildcard mix. You know, the Rangers and the White Sox and the Mariners are on there. But, again, not a bad team in the East. The Orioles are the worst at 4 games under 500. Expanded standings-wise says we are not quite as good as our record. +3 our Pythagorean with the +45 run differential. Our 20-10 record in one-run games certainly doesn't hurt our cause with our record. Team stats-wise, an 11-4 July so far has catapulted us into first place. Runs scored were 6, runs allowed were 2nd. You can see our bullpen, which was the worst in the AL before we made some tweaks, bringing up some veterans from the minors. It's gotten much better. Now, we did suffer a major injury to the bullpen, though, as Giovanni Moran is out for 12 months with a torn UCL. The old Tommy John surgery befell him. Jumping into the team, Vlad having like an MVP caliber campaign. Soto, not great, but fine. Frelick, a really strong season from him. Kirk, strong. Mayo, decent at third. Varsho, very good for a Gold Glove caliber center fielder who hasn't won a Gold Glove yet, by the way. What's up with that? Am I overrating him? Yeah, his own ratings are like +8, +9. Okay, yeah. Justin Henry Malloy has been solid but not spectacular. Same thing with Addison Barger. Gallo, been fine. Orelvi Martinez, huge down year for him. Just really disappointing. You know, he's been like a stud for us. What was the injury that he had last year? It wasn't like a back injury, right? I don't think so. What was it? Torn quad. Okay. Back injuries always scare me with hitters. Bryce Matthews has been bad. Gabriel Arias, man, just really fallen off with the bat this year after a couple really solid campaigns with the bat, but still getting it done with the glove, so we'll take it, I guess. Gomez has been a pretty bad backup catcher, our Rule 5 guy. We might need a plan B there. So I did put Frelick back at second base and let Malloy and Gallo platoon in left field, and they both kind of dropped off since then. I'm actually considering calling up my top hitting prospect, Drew Burris, center fielder, just raking, and he could be right field. Frelick could stay at second base, and then I do have a trade offer out there for what's his name? His name is Joey Gallo. I would get Clay Holmes from the Cardinals, so we'll see what they say about that. The number one rotation in baseball, I mean, look at these ERAs, and I mean the FIPs are good too, not as good. Actually, Rogers' FIP is way higher. Decent bit higher, good, similar. Yeah, so we're out pitching our peripherals by some amount for some of these dudes, but just a really good rotation. But, Ashby's been the best, and he's on pace for 3.8 WAR, so it's not like we have a standout. Tiedemann, great to see him bounce back. 3.5 WAR, 4.4 WAR, our WAR pace. Beeks has been solid. Romano's been good. Detmer, since we called him up after a minor league free agent signing, has been really good. He's moved into a setup role. Rogers is good. Shane Baz is a 1.29 ERA. Dylan Cease, don't call it a comeback. He's put up a 2.70 ERA in 10 innings. Mason Flaherty is back up. He's struggled earlier in the year. Hagen Smith doing all right. His first taste of big league ball for a full season top 100 prospect. So let's see if they accept that Gallo trade. And if they do, they say almost. Okay, well, are any of these guys like good that you want? No. Like, I'll put in either of these 24-year-olds. Let's put in Urena. And they're going to take home 30% of the deal. We're going to still have $9 million. He's a free agent for this year, right? Yes. Okay, that's no problem. All right, let's complete that trade. And then we'll come over here. We will send Flaherty back down. We will call up... how's Marino doing, by the way? Decent year. Okay. We will call up Drew Burris, number 5 overall pick. What, back in 2025 or so? 2026 maybe? And then we'll go to designated for assignment, and we'll bring in Clay Holmes. Jamer Candelario got returned as a Rule 5 pick. Like, okay, like, you can just go to AAA, I guess. All right, so now we'll move Beeks back down to setup. We will move Detmers back down to middle relief. We will make Clay Holmes our closer. Boom. Yeah, that all looks right to me. All right, so lineups-wise, Burris is a righty. He's going to play here. Oops, no, I don't want Elvis. I want Drew Burris. Malloy can back up at first base. Malloy can back up at right field. And at DH. I don't want him playing that often. And then against lefties, we'll also put Burris in. Malloy can go back there. Wait, every third game? I don't want to play it. I didn't mean to have that going on. And then Burris goes there, and Malloy goes there. So, yeah, I mean, we could bring in an outfielder, but honestly, like, I don't know if Burris hits the ground running. We don't need a starter. I could see bringing in another bullpen arm because I'm not sure I trust this Detmers Boz Cease combination to keep ERAs in like the low 2s and 1s. But hey, I mean, I don't know. Like, I think we definitely need to get a catcher for Gomez. I think maybe a better infielder than Bryce Matthews. You know, I think a couple bench bats would be our main play right now. But let's go ahead and go up to our next game and see how Drew Burris does. There's some trades happening. Personal message. Oh, staff member retired. Okay. We have $9 million left to spend. Okay. So we won 6-0. Burris went 1 for 4 with a ribby. He had a single. Martinez went yard. Soto went yard twice. Rogers pitched great. Cease doing his thing again. Yeah, so I'm not really sure when to start. Lost this one 8-5. Burris went 0 for 4. You know, because, like, I could go, like, I mean, I guess I could go out and try to get, like, a superstar left fielder or even a second baseman and push Frelick back. I don't have Barger playing much, do I? Yeah, I don't want him playing every 5th game there. Okay. I could get a second baseman or an outfielder, but, like, because I feel like any outfielder I get probably won't be much better than Malloy unless we get a superstar. So I don't know necessarily how active we're going to be at this trade deadline. They want to offer me... Okay, I'm not giving up Rumble. He's like a top 100 prospect. He's not having a great year in AA, but, like, why do I want Nick Lodolo? Oh, or Elvis won AL Player of the Week. About time he starts doing something. He's had such a bad year. So we just lost 2 out of 3 Yankees. Burris went 0 for 4 again. I don't know. I kind of wanted to just see how he does. I know it's like a very small sample of games, not a worthwhile sample, but Tyler Rogers is out for a week. Dang, we just lost to the Yankees again. This one was in extras. Burris didn't play in this game. Malloy got the start. Elder pitched pretty well. Oh, blown save by Holmes. That's a bummer. So we beat the Nats 2-1. Burris 1 for 1 with 2 walks, killing it. Tiedemann pitched great. Detmers and Beeks did all right. Arias was batting leadoff for some reason because of days off. Dylan Cease, all right, he's day-to-day for a week. No big deal. All right, so now we should start digging into what we want to do. Burris, 1 for 4. Rogers pitched well again. T. Rogers relieved by T. Rogers. Cease and Romano. So let's look at the trade block. Gunnar Henderson, final year of his deal. Man, are we going to have to go out and, like, sign Gunner this offseason? I don't love lefties in this park. Haven't had a dominant one yet in this sim, I don't think. Moreno is our backup catcher. Yeah, let's look at, like, what catchers are out there. See if there's somebody I could justify bringing in as a backup. No. Kibasano's having a really bad year. Like, I'm not going to give up a lot for a guy that I see as that's going to play a backup catcher role. Because I'll just call up a guy and he'll play once or twice a week. We'll offer 2 relievers. That guy and our 13th round pick from 2027, that guy. And then, you know, if I brought in a reliever, I really wouldn't mind doing that. I guess, like, Hagen Smith goes down. Because all these guys, I don't want to lose any of these guys who have been pitching so well. I could always bring in a starter to, like, no, I mean, Elder's been good. I know he hasn't been great lately. Let's look at all infielders too. Other than Gunner. Oh, Bo Bichette. Oops, clicked on the wrong guy. Bichette. Oh, having a decent year in Philly. Making $1.9 million per year. Tommy Edman is out here, having an awful year. Estrada. Still got another year left. It's not an option. Yeah, no thanks. Perdomo, bad year. Glaber. Making a whole lot of money. We got Bruhan. Uninspiring. Samad Taylor would definitely be an upgrade over what Bryce Matthews has been doing. I don't really know how much they want for him. Again, he'd be a backup, so I'm not looking to give up a ton. 19th round pick from 2027 plus that guy. That's what I'm offering you. Take it or leave it. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make a pitching move. Almost. Oh, wait. This was an offer. Kevin Made. Total legend in my last sim, I think. Was it Royal sim? Hasn't worked out in this one. Although, like, I mean, he put up 2.2 WAR in 138 games. His bat has just been bad. Well, his range is only 55. Huh. Yeah, we're not doing that. What did you guys want from me? Okay, yeah, absolutely not. All right, so Detroit wants a real player back, it appears. These are a bunch of good prospects that we're not giving up for Luis Campusano. No way. Yeah, I'm not giving up. They want a real... Yeah, not happening. All right, let's see what Seattle says. They also want a real player back. Not happening. I mean, I guess I could give him Bryce Matthews, but I think Bryce Matthews has some value being a 60 infield range, 65 outfield range guy. I mean, honestly, like, if the weakest parts of my team that I'm trying to work on are a backup catcher and, like, our second backup infielder, yeah, I'm just not that worried about it. It feels weird to, like, not make a trade. I mean, we did make that one trade. I wouldn't mind bringing in another reliever, but then it's just like, I don't know, I really like having Hagen Smith up. Like, what if Cease's results? Yes, FIP's good. Shane Baz, FIP is all right. Reed Detmers, FIP is excellent. I don't know, it's just like, who do you take out? I mean, I guess I could option Smith and then call him back up, like, September 1. That's not a bad play. Yeah, maybe that's the play. If we can bring in a reliever we really like to pitch in the back of end of our bullpen, I think that's the play. And then option Smith just, like, for a month. Let's look at the trading block at relievers here. All relievers. Edwin Diaz. How much money do you have left on your deal? Yeah, we're not doing that. Alzolay is hurt. Uncertain return date. I don't want Diaz. He's a fly ball guy. Almonte. I mean, he's never really had a ton of success. Is David Bednar still pretty good? No, he hasn't been good in a while. Yennier Cano, having a good year. None of these guys are great. There's not, I mean, I could see bringing in Ryan Helsey. Making a lot of money. Yeah, let's see if we can bring in Helsey. This is another guy I don't really want to give up a lot for. So, am I sleeping on anybody here? I mean, it's a round 7 pick. Yeah, I don't really see a future for him. Gainer Leone, fine with that. All right. Almost. Come on, dudes. Get out of here. Get out of here. Like, is he on the trading block or not, you know? Let me see if I can offer somebody a little better. I'm willing to offer somebody a little better. No. Nope. Yeah, I don't know, man. We might just end up doing nothing else. Just making that one reliever trade and that's it. Griffin Jacks, extreme fly ball, I hate it. Dylan Lee, extreme fly ball, hate it. Man, all these extreme fly ballers. Ooh. He walks through me. I can't do it. I can't do that. I can't bring that kind of uncertainty into my bullpen. Evan Phillips is signed next year. We're not looking for that. Basically, everybody's like extreme fly ball or mediocre. I don't know, man. Like, we might just not make any more trades. I feel good about our team. Like, I just don't. I'm gonna give Burris a little bit of a run, and if it doesn't work out, like Malloy's a league average player. He'll be fine in there. Like, if our worst I mean, there are worse bats on our team, Arias, but he's a Gold Glove fielder. Like, he's maybe the only hitter who's worse than Malloy this year, and like over the course of a full year. And if Malloy is our worst hitter, like, and our worst all-around player, that's fine. Pitching wise, like, I don't know how much I trust these guys keeping up their thing here, but like, they're doing it right now, and like, those prices that are out there are just like not cool. So I don't know. I'm tempted just to like see if I get any deals. I guess this guy aged out of whatever level he was at. I'm tempted just to like see if I get any deals, and if I don't, like, so be it. I don't think there's like a go for it move that I'm missing on here. Ooh, Burris 2 for 4. Hit his first bomb and his first double of his career. He's like, don't replace me, sir. Jones and Smith doing their thing. Then in this game, Burris went 1 for 4. Vladdy 3 for 3. Barger went yard. Ashby pitched well. Yeah, let's just like see if we get anything in the trade deadline, and if not, like, we're out. Yeah, I'm not doing that trade. Reject. We're going to clear all these. Oh, the O's traded Gunner. Hold on. The O's traded Gunner to the Yankees. Oh, my God. What? And the Gunner... Yankees are going to sign him, too. Watch. The Baltimore Orioles trade shortstop Gunnar Henderson to the New York Yankees for this guy. Okay, how'd they acquire him? How'd the Yankees acquire him? 21st overall in 2026. Yeah, I mean, he's a good player with good outfield range. This pitcher, that's a really good pitching prospect. This is a pretty good return for a rental. That was the Yankees' second-round pick in 2027. And then this catcher. Pretty decent catcher. Decent 8th-round pick in 2025. All right, I don't hate that return. I hate that he's on the Yankees, but oh, my goodness. But then, like, where are the Yankees in the standings? 7.5 back. Yeah, the O's have kind of faded. Poor O's. All right, let's go to the next round. No trade offers. I'm fine with this being a boring deadline. These guys really want to send me Kevin Made. Really not interested in him, guys. No. Not trading my round 5 pick. No. Those trades aren't happening. They traded Cedric Mullins too. Man. R.I.P. to the current day Orioles. This guy's actually good. Whoa. Yeah, that's a good trade for the O's. I feel like the O's haven't made out badly in these trades, though. Yeah, we're not doing that trade. But just a shock, man. End of an era here in 2028. As you may have seen in a previous episode, they already traded Adley. All right, so this is going to be a nothing trade deadline for us. Made a trade for a closer, and that's that's going to be it. Everybody else stays put. Are the Diamondbacks had like everybody on the block. Are they bad this year? Is their dynasty over? Oh, they are having a bad year. Well, they're 500. They're -6 their Pythagorean, so maybe better days are ahead. All right, let's go ahead. Varsha's day-to-day. So, we lost there. So, we're a game and a half up. Gunnar Henderson is a Yankee. He played his first game and went 3 for 5 with a home run. I wonder if the Yankees can, what their budget looks like. Yeah, they could keep him if they want to. I hope they don't want to. They had to replace Adames, I guess, because he's bad and he's out. Fair enough. And they brought in Pete Alonso, too. Who's been pretty decent in this sim, honestly, for a 33-year-old first baseman. All right. Thanks for watching this episode. We'll, and you know what? I keep doing this. I'm just going to cut it, but it's not the end of the episode because I'll just sim to the end of the season, and we'll catch up there. So, see you on the flip side at the end of the season. We've reached the end of the regular season. We won 95 games. Those pesky Red Sox, man, just can't win an AL East crown here. We did run away with the wild card. You can see next best team had 87 wins. Our 95 wins obviously would have won the Central when the Tigers won with 79 wins, but 95 wins we're the third best team in the majors. Run differential, we were plus 124, pretty close. Nobody else in the AL other than the Red Sox were over 100. Brewers were 136. Dodgers were 106. So we had the third best run differential, too. Wild stuff. We get the Yankees in the wild card round. The Yankees, who, of course, as you know, they have Gunnar Henderson, who put up 3.4 WAR in 53 games in New York. Oh, no. And he signed an extension with them. 8 years, $439 million. That's awesome. That's actually kind of realistic. If he became a free agent with inflation and all that, if he was coming off, yeah. He would definitely crack 50 mil there. Look at those 63 years. That's awesome. Good for him. But literally a complete nightmare universe for me here that Gunnar Henderson goes and signs a $450 million deal with the Yankees. That would be heartbreaking to me in real life, but I'm ready for it. So other than Gunnar, Their run scores were 9th. Their runs allowed were 6th. Their defense was 7th. They got really hot in September. It's really a miracle how good we were because of all the injuries we had. I'll get into them. 17-10 in August, 15-11 in September. We were 5th in runs scored, 1st in runs allowed, 2nd in defense. Current injuries, I'll start with those and then get to the guys who were also out. Elvis Martinez fractures elbow. He's out for another 6 to 7 months. He went out in August. Kevin Biggio, he was an injury replacement, got hurt. Moran, you already know about. Ricky Tiedemann tore his rotator cuff. He's going to miss basically all of next year. Sucks. So who else was hurt? Alejandro Kirk missed 2 weeks with a herniated disc, and all of these are like at the same time. Vlad Jr. missed 6 weeks with a sprained ankle. There was another one. Trevor Rogers, our number 1 starter, missed 3 weeks with rotator cuff tendonitis. And then we had the Martinez injury, the Tiedemann injury. Tiedemann injury was kind of later, but I mean, to have Martinez, Kirk, Guerrero, and Rogers all on the shelf at the same time was just kind of nuts that we were still able to be as good as we are. Vlad ended the season with 150 WRC plus, 4.1 more in 125 games. I'd imagine he's probably going to decline his player option. Soto, good season. Sal Frelick, a really nice season. Same thing with Dalton Varsho. Kobe Mayo doesn't seem to be a star for us, but I mean, he's been solid. He's been decent. But hopefully he can find another level here. How old is he now? He's 26, yeah. Barger, good years, a utility infielder, got a lot of playing time. Alejandro Kirk, league average with the stick. His framing runs were only 0.3, which you can see that's a good bit below where he'd been. So not really sure if it's age or what. We've got him under contract for 1 more year, though. Turcone is making the playoff roster because of injuries. He didn't play for us this year. Malloy, about league average. Matthews, not bad. Burris, struggled a bit. Arias put up a 54 WRC plus and still managed to put up 1.2 WAR because of his defense. And Gomez was just a bad backup catcher. Jared Jones, 3.87 ERA, decent FIP. Aaron Ashby tied for the ERA crown with Trevor Rogers. Neither of their FIPs were anywhere near their ERA. I mean, it's like a run and a half for Rogers. Ashby was only like 0.6. Elder was okay. Hagen Smith, I think, established himself quite well in the long relief role. 89 innings, 2.83 ERA, 3.75 FIP. You can bet your bottom dollar with that Tiedemann injury that kind of catapults him into rotation discussion for next year. Detmers and Boz both just really solid in the bullpen after signing minor league deals and coming up because our bullpen was bad. Beeks was solid. Clay Holmes was fine for us. Was good for us. 2.38 ERA in 22 innings. Tyler Rogers also good. Look at that ERA. Romano is good. Brzezicki and Flaherty came back up towards the end of the year, and were fine. So now we go and we face the Yankees. We've got it home this time though, and we've got Trevor Rogers going. Who is this guy? Festa? Okay. Well, that's their okay. So let's get into game 1 here. Let's see how we can do. Beat the Yankees 8-6. Soto went 3 for 4. Soto had 2 home runs. He led off the game with a home run and then had a 2-run shot in the 5th. Vlad had a solo shot in the 5th, so Soto and Vlad went back-to-back. That's awesome. Rogers, not great. 5 innings, 4 runs, and then the other T. Rogers came in and got roughed up a bit. Why is Flaherty pitching? Oh, I have him as used more often? What? Oh, I forgot to set this up for this series. Oops. We want him use more often, use less often. Bryce Elder can do long relief. Detmers can do middle relief and specialist. There we go. That should be better. All right, let's try to sweep the Yanks here. All right, we won 2-1. Soto, 714, 778. 3 home runs, 4 RBI, 4 runs scored. So he went yard again in this one. Yeah, third inning, he hit a solo shot. Varsho went yard. Ashby, 6 1/3, 1 run. Beeks and Holmes shut it down from there. They had a complete game from Hampton. So who do we get next? The Red Sox. Of course it's the Red Sox. All right, let's see. So Cassis was good, Devers was good, Anthony was awesome, Mayer was awesome, Rafael was good, Garrett Mitchell. Yeah, it was a really good team. Pitching, those starter ERAs are not all that inspiring. They've got Felix Bautista in the pen. Really good bullpen ERAs. Yeah, the bullpen ERA was third. Oh, starter ERA was fourth. All right, defense was good. Offense was just monstrous. Fourth in runs allowed and then first in runs scored. Yeah, this will be a tough out for us. But maybe we can advance to our first ALCS. We're down 1-0. We went down 4-0 early and tried to chip our way back into it. Arias hit a home run. Varsho hit a home run. Jones didn't pitch all that well. We obviously need to go to a 4-man rotation now. We'll put Bryce Elder back in. But Rogers is good to pitch again, so that's cool. Rogers versus Bello. We won. Why did I get a suspended 3 games? Oh, what did we have a... Oh, he got kicked off. He got kicked out of the game and was real mad about it, and he got suspended. What an idiot. Biggio is eligible to come off the IL. Well, we don't have anywhere to put you, dude. Go to rehab assignment. So we won 4-3 and 10 after they tied it in the bottom of the 9th. Frelick had a double. Kirk had a double. Rogers a strong 6 1/3. Holmes blew the save and then ended up vulturing a win. Michael Brantley. Wow, another extra innings win. The bottom of the 10th. Was it a home run, walk-off, or anything? No. Wasn't an extra base hit either. Just some singles and stuff, I guess. Arias, 3 for 5. Kirk, 3 hits. Frelick, 3 hits. Guerrero had 2 hits. Ashby pitched all right. Boz got hit up a little bit. Let's just save the game here, just in case. Our last autosave was back here on the 1st, so we're up 2-1 now. We got the Red Sox on the brink. We're at home. Ooh, wow. They came out, beat us 10-1. 7 in the top of the 9th. Who'd they do that damage against? Mainly Jalen Beeks. 3 unearned runs against Bryce Elder. Bummer. We only had 3 hits. We didn't even have an extra base hit. 3 hits and 4 walks. Frelick drove in early run. So now we go to a game 5. What's the pitching matchup? Joe Ryan against Jared Jones. Wait, well, Trevor Rogers is ready. We're going with Trevor Rogers. We're going with the ERA champ. All right. For all the marbles of this round. Oh, we lost. Cannot beat this team. It's so annoying. Rogers got torched. 6 runs. Go 4 in the bottom of the 1st and then 3 in the bottom of the 5th. Man, that sucks. God, that sucks. Inherited runners. Brzezicki gave up 2 inherited runners. He gave up a 3-run homer. Well, so I want to go to until the playoffs end. Here, I'm going to do something. I'm just going to let Wedge handle that for this time, because I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a pause from recording. This is 5 seasons, which is kind of the minimum I like to do for a long-term sim. But I'm gonna take a little bit of a pause from recording. I might come back and record more. I think by the time you guys watch this, I'll let you know if I'm coming back to record more. But what I want to do is just go to the playoffs end to see what all these guys do with their options, like Soto and Guerrero, just to see what kind of offseason we'll be facing when I do come back and continue this. So it's, geez, lots of personal messages here. Yeah, I'm letting my other guy handle that this year. So we've got Red Sox, Astros, Braves, Brewers. Red Sox are up 3-0. Yeah, the Red Sox swept. They're going to another World Series. They have been unstoppable in this sim. Hasn't been the O's out of the AL East. It's been the Red Sox. This would be their third World Series in 5 years if they win it. And they've been to 3. Or if they've been to 4. I don't know. It's crazy what they've done. They're down 2-1 to Atlanta right now, though. They were down 3-1. The Braves almost blew a 3-1 series lead, but ended up winning Game 7. So the Braves win the World Series. All right, 697. Woohoo. All right, let's see what all the decisions are. All right. Yeah, he's obviously coming back. He was awesome. Jordan Romano option year. I mean, he wasn't terrible, but for 1.7, I'm going to decline that. Wow, I am really surprised that Vlad is coming back. I mean, I know he's making 32.8, which is pretty good money, but I mean, he just put up 4.1 WAR, had his best season. I'm pleasantly surprised he's coming back. Soto's coming back too. Wow. 8. So he opted to come back to basically like a 5-year, $45 million per year option. Basically, I'm really surprised by both of those. Budget is $290, which is right around where it's been. My contract was extended. Oh, did I forget to renew a contract? Oh no, I forgot to renew 2 important contracts. Boy. Yeah, we're definitely. What? This is the guy that I cut loose. Oh, and you made it and had a little bit of success with it, but I'm not turning you one of my better prospects. Man, so I am really surprised that Vlad and Soto both decided to come back. I figured maybe Soto, since he hasn't been amazing, would stay in, but at the same time, he's only 30, you know? I mean, Vlad will be 30, but he's coming off a great year. I'm just surprised that he wouldn't want to go out and get like a 5 or 6 year deal for maybe a lower AAV. Same with Soto. I think he could probably go out and get like that 5, that would be tough to top probably. So I'm a little surprised that they're back. But, I mean, Vlad probably just wants to continue his march up the leaderboard here. He's 9th in batting average. Soto has been on a couple of these at times. There is slugging percentage. Vlad is 10th in on base, 5th in slugging. Or Elvis Martinez, 8th in slugging. Vlad, 7th in OPS. Oh, Soto is 4th in OPS. Was Soto? Oh, Soto's 1st in on base. Okay. Here he had a season in the top 10 all time. Let's look at like WAR. Oh, Vlad is just behind Jose Bautista for WAR. That's pretty awesome. Oh, Alejandro Kirk has cracked the top 10 in WAR. That's awesome too. Games, Vlad is 3rd. Nobody else up there. At bats, Vlad is 2nd. Runs, Vlad is 2nd. Hits, Vlad is 2nd. And not second to the same guy in like all of these either. Total bases, he's 2nd. Singles, he's 3rd. Wow, he really slipped there. Doubles, he's 3rd too. Triples, no Vlad. Finally found something that Vlad hasn't been doing. He's 2nd in home runs, like 1 season away from winning this. Or Elvis Martinez is 9th in home runs. That's cool. Vlad, 2nd in RBI. So, I mean, he, like, I haven't been looking at how close he is in a lot of these, but let's see. Like, hits, he'll hit pass next season. Runs, he'll pass next season. At bats, he'll pass next season. Games, he'll have the lead next season. WAR, he'll have the lead next season. Like, all of these counting stats, he is taking over next year. Singles, he won't. Doubles, he probably won't. Home runs, he probably will. RBI, now like another 2 years. That's wild, though. Walks, he's 3rd and probably stuck there. Soto's already up to 7th. Look how many fewer at-bats Soto's had to get to 7th than everybody else. Kirk is 9th. Vlad 3rd in strikeouts. Varsho is 8th. Bichette is 9th. So anyways, we're 5 seasons deep. I'm going to take a breather from recording and playing this one. But I will come back at least with like a live like wrap up episode, even if I don't play more. I'm not really sure yet. This is recorded long before you'll ever see it, so I might have more recorded by the time you watch this, but at least I'll come back and do like a live episode where we can go through the history of the team and the league. But thanks for sticking with me through this sim. Thanks for watching. But again, not the ends. We're not signing off and all that mushy stuff. We're just saying, taking a pause, and we'll be back with at least one more episode. But thanks for watching, and let's go Jays. Cito still sucks, but talk to you guys again soon. Thanks. Bye.